Hello, this is Josh Westfall, and in this video we're going to go over the Cloud2Edge platform and just a little bit of a intro to the platform and where things are. So once you sign up for Cloud2Edge, you will receive credentials to this portal. In this particular example, I've already added my Edgemark to the portal to show you where things are. When you purchase your device, you will receive a guide on how to connect your Edgemark to this as well. So logging in here, we're going to go to edgeview.cloudcopartner.com, log in with our credentials. Going over some of the options here when we first log in, we can see we have a status table, an inventory table, notification table, user profile, syslog, and reporting, as well as a logout. Within the status table, we're going to show a list of Edgemarks and quick information about the Edgemark and its site. We can filter this by Edgemarks, groups, nodes, phones, or Edge connects. In the inventory table, we're going to see close to the same information, but a little bit more detailed information about the Edgemark itself, such as the MAC address, firmware, and model. Under notifications, we can set MOS score thresholds to send out email notifications when calls at sites fall below a certain MOS score. User profile to edit the logged in user, contact information, and change the password. A syslog section to view syslog messages on the Edgemark device itself. And a reporting feature, which features a dashboard, a graphical report of MOS score and call information on one or more Edgemarks under each group. We can view all groups or select groups individually. Moving over to the side panel, we have our tenant, our group, and our Edgemark. Underneath the tenant, we can add groups, Edgemarks. Underneath the group, we can add subgroups and add Edgemarks. And when we have the endpoint selected, we can view information about the particular device selected, such as information about the network, devices registered through it, and just some information about the last 10 calls, the average MOS score. So under the tenant and group, we have another side. We have a top bar. We have organized view to view subgroups, Edgemarks, or endpoints. We can add nodes to add groups, Edgemarks, and endpoints. We have node operations to execute scripts, set reachability rules, perform time-based MOS scores, health checks, move and delete Edgemarks, and import or export entire groups or tenants of data to your EdgeView portal, such as devices or endpoints that you may have pulled out or putting in from another system. We have node configuration. Here we can do backup and restores of the Edgemarks, push out updates via config or single variables, reset Edgemark passwords, and even add phone report IP table rules automatically. So within the IP table rules, if you're using the call quality, voice quality reporting, using the add phone report firewall rules, it'll add a set of TCP pass-through rules on the device to allow the communication for those reports. So let's move to the Edgemark itself now and open up operations. We're going to see we can launch the Edgemarks web GUI. We can do this via direct link or proxy. Proxy will utilize the EdgeView server to connect back to the Edgemark itself. We can get files, upgrade the Edgemark, reboot, and push licensing to the Edgemark. Under analysis, we can view MOS score data on the Edgemark. We can view that by range, import snapshot, and even do troubleshooting of MOS scores. This views the calls and the MOS score information and call data information of the calls, network information, so basic troubleshooting information. We can run and view signaling captures. Here's where we would set our signaling capture and to view signaling captures. These signal and captures can be actually viewed right in the platform itself. We can do an analysis here and actually open up a window to view the captures. Of course, they can also be downloaded and viewed in Wireshark. Under endpoints, we can add endpoints to the edge mark, such as phones. This is mainly for information about the devices or asset tracking of the devices and to access the devices through the EdgeMark portal. Troubleshooting, we can do some debugs of the SIP and ISDN traffic and view script history. And configuration, where we can do backups, restores, and we can edit the backups, view the backup and restore status, push single variables or entire configs to the device to make changes, as well as view the status of the change. Here you can also reset the EdgeMark itself. Let's go underneath endpoints here. After you've added endpoints, whether you're doing it just for asset tracking or to access the devices, you can actually access the web pages of the devices. Do that by accessing phone GUI, IP address and port, and launch. The EdgeView portal will proxy a connection back to the device. As you see here, we can now log into the device. This has been a quick overview of the portal, showing you where things can be found and some of the features that can be done using the Cloud2Edge platform. Thank you.